Hey, y'all. Welcome back to From the Holler. That shows that we are live. I'm looking over here at my computer screen. Shows that we are live. Welcome back to the channel. Y'all around here, we are all about loving and supporting loved ones of addiction and even those in recovery we have here in the community. And y'all, I am tickle pink to be able to do this. And I am also tickled pink to say that we survived Thanksgiving. The holidays are always a really hard time for a lot of us, and we made it through somehow. So, when you jump on, say hey, say hi, let me know you're here. Hey, Ashley. Hey, Kathy. I see there's a bunch jumping on. I am not seeing. Hey, Debbie. Hey, Kathleen. There we go. There we go. Now they're starting to come through. Now they are. So I got a message from, hey, Laura. Hey, Sue. I got a message from Tammy yesterday, I think it was. Hey, Cindy. And she was telling me that there is a new drug in her area. They are um, mixing something, she wasn't sure. Hey, Jen, with meth, and um, they're calling it sugar. Now, I haven't found anything about this yet. Y'all, it's been a wild week for me, okay? And I haven't found anything about this. I did try to look it up before I jumped on here and mentioned anything about it, but I haven't found anything about it yet. There may not be a whole lot of information on it. It may be that new. I don't know. As we know here in the community, Tammy is in the um, New York, the state of New York, and um, if y'all have heard anything about this, let me know. Thank you, Tammy. Thank you. Um, hey, Tammy. Hey, Joyce. How are you? Thank you, Tammy. I had my jammies on. Okay, we came home from church today, and I took my church clothes off and I put my warm, comfy jammies on. And yes, I did. Yes, I did. I am not a cold weather person, and um, I'm freezing. Okay, I am. I'm freezing. So there's that. Hey, Jesse. uh, Ashley says, I heard there was a new one, but I don't know the name or anything. I I don't know if this is the one that I've been hearing about. I don't know. I don't know. Um that's all we need, y'all, is another killer drug. Okay? That's all we need. It blows my mind that these things have been allowed um, to come into the country. Um, Karen says today it was 80 in Phoenix, Arizona. Bragger. Sorry, but Karen, I may have to move there. Freaking freezing. I am not a cold weather person. Okay. Kathleen's in her jammies too. Hey, that is. Mm. It's in the 20s here. Okay. And no, no, no. And I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I might have just woke up from a nap like an hour ago. So if it seems like I'm in a brain fog, it's because I am. It's a nap fog. I napped. I sure did. I ain't gonna lie. I napped. It's great. You're a cold weather lover? No, no, no. Have y'all seen the heating pads? It's like a vest, and the whole thing heats up. Um, yeah, I saw it on Walmart the other day when I was doing a little bit of online shopping, and I thought, you know what, um, that might come in handy, and I may or may not own one now. Okay, I may. I'm not gonna lie. Nope, you've not missed anything, Kathy, except for the fact that um, new drug. Imagine that. Not sure what it is, what it's about, or anything like that. Just know that it is being mixed, and um, they're calling it sugar. Yeah, so necessary adult pauses. Is that what NAP stands for? Hey, it got quiet here. I got warm. It was quiet. My belly was full, and I took a nap. I did. I sure did. I did. I am not gonna lie. I could I could still be out. Yeah, Kathy, that's what I said. Like we need something else out there taking over. Yeah. I I'm a little concerned about it. I've looked, but I've not found anything on this new stuff yet. Um, so yeah, been in my jammies for days. We had jammy day here yesterday. Um, we went we went and did hang on. We went and did Black Friday shopping, as y'all know. I told y'all we're doing new traditions. We've got a lot to be thankful for, and we are doing new traditions and new things and celebrating milestones and stuff like that. And we went as a whole family, the five of us here, and we did Black Friday shopping. We were up. I was up at 3 o'clock Friday morning. Okay, and the rest of them got up about 5. We took off, had breakfast, um, and we had an absolute blast. An absolute blast. And so yesterday was kind of a reset day in the kitchen and stuff. And um, oh, okay. Alan says, "Let me make those cheeks clap, Granny." Anyway, um, anyway, yeah. So we've had a good weekend. You know, we um it's just been busy. So Metatron Z says my future wife. You wish. Um okay, so here's what Tammy is saying about this new drug. Okay, if you're not reading the comments, it's being mixed with a synthetic substance, and it's been making people lose their minds. Ashley says the smarter we get about drugs, they immediately come up with something new. Yeah, they do. And usually it's much more powerful and more deadly than what's already out there. Okay, and what's already out there is scary enough. I mean, Jiminy Christmas. all you've got to do is search, get on YouTube and search Kensington. Okay, go to Morals Over Money, Frank's channel, and watch the videos. There's a few more channels out there that are dedicated um, to Kensington, okay, and to the fight to help these people. Um, I can't remember the names of them right off the bat, and I apologize for that. I told you, nap, brain fog. Okay, um, I don't know. I don't know what we're going to do in this fight. Um, you know, this is scary. This is this is getting a lot scarier. So, um, oh, inappropriate laughter says, "What's your favorite ethnic group?" Thank you. Anyway, we went through leftovers pretty quick. I didn't cook the big, huge amounts that I normally do because I knew it was just going to be the five of us. So, I mean, I've pretty much got the quantity down pat. So we didn't have an abundance of leftovers. So, um, oh Tammy, honey, you, it's it's exciting to go to Walmart and watch the people. Uh, let's see. 8OD lost a nice friend. She relapsed. Oh, Jen. Oh, Lord. You're my favorite transgender YouTuber. Oh, gee. And you're my favorite trot. Um, let's see. Laura says, guess where I was on Thanksgiving? Where were you at, Laura? I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful of that too, Kathleen. I mixing PCP and meth and calling it sugar. Good Lord have mercy. As if meth ain't bad enough. Um, you know, let's add that into the mix. Seriously. Hey, that sounds good, Jesse. Oh, wow. Wow. Was it related to the new stuff, Jen? I'm sorry. I may have missed some of the comments, and if I did, I apologize. But was it? Yes, call it that. So it's another addict killer. Lovely, lovely. So now we've got the trank and the rhino trank, and now this. Y'all, they killing our babies. They killing our babies, and it's breaking my heart. You know, it's absolutely breaking my heart. Oh my goodness. Y'all are going to hear Aiden in there. Y'all, my house is just, it's loud right now, okay? Kathy, Life's the Journey, Tammy, she sent me a message on it yesterday. And apparently it's in her town now. It's been in her area for a little bit, I guess, and now it's made its way to her town. It'll be everywhere before long, just like the Trank and Rhino Trank. It'll be everywhere. Um, I was talking with a lady at one of our local health departments, and um, she actually knew what Trank was and was surprised that I did, and was surprised that I knew, you know, as much about it as I did. And she said that um, to her knowledge, she didn't think the rhino Trank was there yet. This is one of our neighboring counties, and she said she didn't think that rhino Trank had made it to the area yet. And that's my prayer. Keep it out of here, you know. Them two in there, I swear. Tammy says, just talked to my son and daughter who both are using meth and heroin. I try so hard to get through to them. I'm so scared they're going to get hold of one of those. They're mixing in all the other drugs. It is definitely a possibility, Mama. Um, I don't want to scare anybody, and I sure don't want to hurt anybody or piss anybody off. But it is definitely a possibility. Um, if it can happen in our tiny blip on the map, okay, it can happen anywhere. We are we're a tiny community, okay. Um, yeah, and if it can happen here, I mean, it can happen anywhere, and that's scary to me. Tammy, we are going to pray, and we are going to be right here with you through this whole journey. Okay, as long as you will have us as a community, we will be right here with you. Okay, we've got your back, and we are going to be. Um, and they're watching tree cutting videos in the room right here at this wall, so you're going to hear the chainsaws and stuff. But that's what we're here for, is to get through this and to keep each other informed on all this new stuff and all the updates and all the things and the statistics and it, yeah. uh 24 days till Christmas. Hopefully everyone is ready. I am never ready. No, I am not. I am not, Karen. I am not. I did get almost finished Friday. There's still a few little things that I've got to pick up. Nothing major. So I'm close. I'm close. We are keeping it simple this year. Um, so yeah. Let's see. The town it was found in is Bath, but it is known as Bath Salt. Now I've heard of that. I've heard of that. Karen says, I saw a cute gift idea, Dollar Tree Christmas pot holder, glove, and square one. Red plastic measuring spoons, one package of cookie mix. Oh, that would be cute. Oh, Laura, are you okay? Laura broke her foot and ankle on Thanksgiving morning. Oh, bless your heart. Oh, I would say so. Oh, yes, ma'am. We are definitely praying for you guys, Tammy. Hey, CF, what you doing? You were chasing a cat, Laura, and fell on. Lord have mercy. Bless your heart. What a way to spend Thanksgiving. Thoughts and prayers, and I hope that you get to healing well. Okay. No yummies for me or coffee for Christmas. Ooh, not cool, Jen. Ooh, okay. I need a drink. Brr. It's a little cold in here. You got it, Jen. You got it. What was a trial, CF? Oh, I can imagine. I can imagine. Oh, oh, Tammy. Tammy says she has her daughter's boys, 14 and 16. She adopted her first baby. She just turned 18, and she's had to pretty much raise all three of her grandchildren. We know all about that too, don't we? A lot of us do. Lung scan for cancer and gallbladder too. Oh, Jen, we are right here, baby. Right here. You need anything, you holler at me, okay? Oh my goodness. Oh, Anne, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know, there is there is such a snowball effect that stems from addiction. It's crazy, and I don't even know how to begin to explain it. Hey, Marcia, there are so many aspects of snowballs that come off of addiction. Um, oh, bless his heart, Jen. You are very welcome, CF. Who got pardoned? Who? Hey, Margaret, thank you. I showered this morning and threw this little band in and run out the door. It is straight from the pits of hell, Tammy. You are exactly right. You are exactly right. Hey, Karen, I am glad. Um, oh, yeah. Mine wants nanny school, so, you know. Hey, Karen, Karen Andrew, will you please email me? Um, I I've got something I want to talk to you about one on one. So it is it is harder than anything I've come up against in my life. And y'all, I've been through a lot. If you've watched any part of my story, um, you will know some of the things that has gone on in my very short, almost 55 years of life. And fighting my son's addiction has been the hardest. Mm, it's been the hardest thing I've ever had to endure. And, I've been through nervous breakdown. I've been through a heart attack. I now have PTSD and anxiety and depression and the things that you know I've I've never had until this came into my life. Even with everything else that I had going on, all the other things that have happened to me in my life, I I never struggled with any of that. And now all of a sudden, addiction kicks in with my son, and it's like the stress, the not being able to sleep, the pacing the floors, the um, anxiety, the worry. I mean, the fear. It's it's crazy. You know, the whole level, each level of grief that you go through, and you go through every level of grief, and it's so hard because they're still out there walking around. They're still out there, taking their breath, breathing in, breathing out. And we're the ones that are on pins and needles and going through the range of emotions. I can imagine, Laura. It's it is awful. Holidays are especially hard. I've talked about this before Thanksgiving, how last year I was in such a bad place, a dark, dark, dark place. And it didn't take very much for for me to just lose it. And I mean, that's where I've been for the past 2 years, dealing with, actually maybe probably three, dealing with the holidays and things. And this year I am doing whatever it takes. I had me a little mini meltdown Wednesday or Thursday, and I had me a good old cry, and then I got myself back up, and I pulled it through. I refuse to allow. We have too much right now, okay? Knock on wood. Right now, in this house, in my house, we have way too much to be thankful for. Um, I told you guys that he has been clean since July. His overdose was in August 10th to be exact. So we're fixing to hit the 4 month mark for him to be clean and sober. Okay? I'm celebrating that. I am celebrating that because by God, he's worked hard to get those 4 months. And the funny part is that his birthday is in February. And he will have 6 months sober on his birthday. And by God, we're going to party like it's 1999 come them 6 months. Okay? Because I I had these reoccurring dreams that he would not make it to see his 30th birthday or out of his 30th year. And he will be 31 in February. We'll be out of that. Okay? So, um, yeah, we're gonna celebrate. It may not seem like a long time to some people, but to those of us in the addiction community, that's a hell of a long time. Okay, that's a hell of a long time, and we have worked so hard, and he has done so much. He's put in the work. Okay, he has put in the work, and we're going to celebrate this. And if people want to join, that's okay. If they don't, then that's okay too. Ta ta. Okay? I am tired of, what's the word? I can't think of the word. Uh, I can't think of the word, y'all. Okay. Um, I'm tired of toning myself down because it makes others around me in real life uncomfortable. Okay? And I will no longer do that. I will no longer participate in that foolishness because this is too important. And I'm not fooling with that anymore. So, yeah. Um, oh, Tammy, I am so sorry. They will rob you blind, Marcia. I've been robbed blind several times. They will. Um, let's see. Catch up on. Ow. Oh. Let's see. Kathleen says, I can't remember everyone's name that you interviewed, but I would like to know, I would like all to know. I'm so proud that you could share your stories, and I think you did a wonderful job on interviewing them. Thank you, Kathleen. Thank you so much. So much. There's more coming up. Um, I've got a very special one coming up. It's not been recorded yet. It's only been talked about, and this one, um, I'm gonna have trouble sitting through. So y'all can guess who it is. Okay. Somebody asked me if I was going to be interviewing any of my family for any of this, and the answer is yes. I would love. Thank you. It is. You might. Yes, we may need snot rags. I would love to get Paps on video. My husband is a very um, private man, and uh, I would love to get him on video and him tell his side of all this. Um, I don't know if that's going to happen, but I can still hope. Um, let's see. Sue says daughter has been clean since April. Hospital for 3 months on deathbed. Now I suspect she's relapsed. Oh, Lord. Oh, Sue, I'm sending you a big old hug, baby. Big old hug. That's just heartbreaking. Our son said he would be dead by 30, and he is going to be 32 on the 27th of the month. Yeah. Thank you, Kathleen. My family member would steal anything and pawn it for what they thought they had to have. Yep, that's part of addiction, Marcia. That is part of it. And I mean, we all know that it's going to happen. Um, and if it doesn't happen to you, then, God bless you. But for the most of us, sorry, I had to move something out of my way. For the most of us, it has already happened. So, um, thank you. It is very warm and cozy. It is one of my jammy shirts. And I'm super comfy right now. I am. That's what it's all about. How do you know if cause of death was ruled meth overdose, but wondering if it was suicide? That that I don't know, Gwen. I wish I had. I wish I had that answer for you. I do. You should interview Paps so we can hear his feelings. I would love to, Kathy. I would love to. That's all on him. I don't know that he would. I think it would be helpful for him. I really do. I think it would be helpful for both of us, for him to sit down and us just have that conversation. I don't know. But then again, he is super private, and every now and then, if you're a member of my Patreon, then you get to see a glimpse of him. Every now and then, he's okay with me putting a quick little video of me and him, or a quick little pic of me and him, or whatever, up on Patreon, um, because that's part of our. Ooh, yes, please, Marcia. Um, that is for our inner community, I guess you could call it. I don't know. No, not that. Um, it's not going out to the whole world. Okay, that's why he's okay with it. So, um, da, 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 da. Thank you, Anne. Thank you. Yes, ma'am, Miss Ann. It sure is. Um, oh wow. Mm-hmm. Yes, it is. Um, I put me a few red hots in my apple, whether it be tea or hot apple cider or whatever. Put me a few red hots in the bottom of that, and then pour the hot cider or hot tea over top of that, and just let that melt. Mm-hmm. 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 Very good. Very good. And that's the problem, Kathleen. A lot of them are just written off. They are, they know, they know these people. They know what they're into. They, it's easier to just write them off than it is to do a full on investigation and, full on write up and all that. They, a lot of places, bigger places especially, could give a rat's patootie less. And the smaller places, they don't even have a clue that it's going on. So, why would they, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Uh, I think our medical examiner, I don't even know, I don't know that we have one, to be honest with you. I don't have a clue. Disposable. Yes. That's the word right there. Disposable. Our kids, two others that have never had addiction touch their lives, are disposable. Our kids. Our kids. Our kids. On one of our community Facebook pages, somebody posted pictures of three young men who had, I mean, it's public record, okay? But posted their mug shots and said that we need to run them out of town. All three of those young men were arrested for drug related charges. That's how they view addicts. That's how they view our babies. That they're not good enough to even live in this county. Okay? Run them out of town. Excuse me, if you had posted my kid's picture on a Facebook community page and said something about run him out of town, I would have found you before the sun went down. Okay? I don't care what they do. I don't care what they're in for. Those still belong to somebody. Those young men still have a mama out there somewhere. Okay? A mama that's probably walking and pacing the floors and crying herself to sleep at night, and you've got the cojones to sit there and say, run them out of town? Uh-uh. No. No. Let's set up a system to where we can get those young men help to where they can be contributors to society instead of dredges on it. Okay? Let's do that. And I don't know what that was, it just dropped either. Let's do that. And before you sit there and judge them people, you better check yourself. Okay? You better check yourself. Just saying. And you better hope and pray to God that you're never in any of our shoes because you couldn't handle it. So there's my opinion. That bothered me. That really bothered me. It did. Yeah, it is. It is, Jim. It is. And that's sad. Um, what I am seeing more and more of with Joseph is this. Um, it's all about the money. Show me the money. Show me the money. Okay? And I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of you right now. There we go. There's no help. There's absolutely no help. Excuse me. There's absolutely no help. Okay. It is all about the money. And you hear these mamas sending letters to the judges and stuff, telling them you've let them go, and they're right back. You know what? It's a revolving door. Once you get in the justice system and you're on probation or whatever, it is a revolving door. Okay, a revolving door because it's fees for this and fees for that, and um, it's a lot. It's a lot. That is awesome, Tammy. That sounds like a very, very good facility that he's gotten into, and he needed that. And I'm tickled pink that he got in there. Yeah, yeah, they are. Um, I don't want to tell too much of his private life, but um, yes. Oh, there's no voting, and that's the stupidest law or whatever it is. That is stupid. Okay, taking away voting rights of felons. Like, why? I understand, not being able to own a weapon and things like that. Okay, I understand that. I'm not totally stupid. But your voting rights, please, please. That is stupid. It is. It is. I'm just going to take advantage of this right here and go ahead. Now, I don't know what's going on with my computer. Um, why? Why take away the voting rights? That's walking on the fine line of unconstitutional. I'm just saying. New York just passed a law to not allow past offenses to be used against them if they serve the time voting rights next. That would be great. That would be great. I mean, it's silly. Okay. Um. Okay. So if you're from around here, you've got TVA. You've got Oak Ridge about an hour away, and an Oak Ridge job is just okay. TVA, Oak Ridge, those are the places that you want to work if you live around here. Okay? Those are the jobs that everybody tries to get. Um, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous to try to get on there. Um, $11,000 for attorney fees emptied my pocket. Oh yeah, yeah. Getting an attorney for anything, um, it's going to wipe you out. Uh, We have a little system around here. Um, I will not say the county, okay, but we have a little system around here that you're supposed, if you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed to you. That's Miranda right, okay. Um, and you go in front of one of their judges and you tell them that you cannot afford an attorney, because I mean, even for the smallest thing, you're looking at $5,000 to $6,000 for attorney fees. And I mean, look at us. Um, $2,500 just for nothing really, for walking across or faxing across paperwork to the courthouse. That's crazy. But anyway, these people are going up in front of these judges and saying, you know, we can't afford an attorney. And y'all, I have sat there and listened to them be belittled and scoffed at and made fun of and told, then get another job. But you better have an attorney next time you come in here. We're not giving you one for free. Excuse me? Yeah. Dawn, I hope it is soon. I hope it is super soon. I'd like to see it come, oh, I don't know, January 21st. That's what I'd like to see. Yeah, exactly, Jen. The job they lost getting arrested because it is splattered out all over social media and the blogs and you know what is it? I don't remember the name of the Mobile Patrol. The app Mugshot put out there. I mean, you know, um, Joy, that is the absolute best news I've heard all day. Yay! I am super happy for y'all. Um, that's awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad to hear he's doing okay. This is the home of the Good Old Boy Network around here. Okay, and if you're not part of the Good Old Boy Network, then you're nothing, and you have nothing, and you can say nothing. Yes, I was raised in a holler in West Virginia. Woo, Dawn, you up there in them mountains now. There ain't nothing like a good holler raising, that's for sure. Okay, I'm thankful of where I come from. Very thankful. Well, I'm glad. I am so glad, Don. Glad you stopped in and joined us. The help is out there. Only problem is the person deciding who gets the help only chooses the ones that they can benefit from when it's a matter of life and death. Bingo. Bingo, Ashley. Yes. Hmm. Yeah. See, they've put all these drugs and stuff out into the country. Okay. They've how do I say this without um, pissing YT off. They put all this stuff out into the country. Okay, they do, and every day, every day there are new people being added to the list of addiction, and that breaks my heart to even think about. You know how many. Uh, we're not even going to go there. They put it out there. They caused a lot of this, okay? And then they're making millions. They're making millions off of our children's suffering and our suffering. Okay? The beast has to be fed. Yep, it does. It sure does. Bye, Tammy. Love you, girl. That's the sad part. They caused it, and now they could care less what happens to any of our kids or our grandkids, whatever the case may be. That's that's the honest to God's truth. That's what it boils down to. They did it. Okay? It's a revolving door. They're in and out of jail because they can't pay their fees. You know, they are so messed up that they don't even remember they've got a court date. So, you know, there's another warrant. You didn't get them any help. You didn't get them any help when they were in your courtroom. So they're back out on the streets using again. They're going to fail their test. Okay? So there's another warrant or another stint. You're not doing them any favors. You're just not. You're just not. You're making it worse. When every time they walk through that courtroom door, you're adding $1,000 here, $1,000 there. Newsflash: addicts don't have money. Okay, addicts don't have money. They use all their money to feed their addiction, or they steal. Okay, to feed their addiction. They don't have money. They don't. And you stacking the deck against them, that does absolutely no good. You're not helping. You're killing them, and you know it. Okay. And all these state-run rehab centers that you supposedly have open and are taken care of, they're a joke. They're a joke. This country should be better than this, but it's not. And I'm going to say this, and then I'm going to hop off here because I've got some trot pissing me off right now. Um, yeah, I mean, here, there's a pill for that. There's a shot for that. Bullshit. And now I don't remember what I was going to say. It is what it is. I hope your finger gets stuck in that position. Okay? I hope I hope it does. No, the courts don't help them, Don. They don't. And that breaks my heart. It absolutely breaks my heart. I have sat and watched my son go in and out, and his probation be violated for some of the stupidest stuff because of something one time it was because of something that he said to his probation officer. They violated his probation and charged him or added with court costs and probation fees and all the things. It was over right at $3,000 to his fees that he had to pay, and those have to be paid off by the time your probation's over with. So, if you've got a year's probation, then you have a year to pay off $3,000. And I know to a lot of people that's not a lot of money. But you know what? When you're an addict, it might as well be $10 million. They don't have the money. And you can't get a job because you've got drug charges on your record. And everybody, even freaking McDonald's, is going to do a background check on you. Okay? They can't get a job. So what do? They're damned if they do and damned if they don't. That's just the honest truth of it all. So, you know, it is what it is. Thank you, Erica. Thank you. I appreciate that. I do. If we're going to talk about addiction, let's get into the nitty gritty of it. Let's be honest about it. Yes, yes, Don, that is absolutely correct. That is absolutely correct. Hey, Mary Ellen, you are. I'm fixing to say bye bye here in just a minute. I am. I'm freaking freezing in here. Um. Oh, really? I don't know that they test very much around here, but they will do a deep dive. I mean, even at Crystal, okay, give me a break. At McDonald's, the fast food places and all that. Um, give me a freaking break, okay? Hey, Stephanie. No, they don't understand the struggle that the addicts themselves deal with. They don't understand the struggle that um, we as parents of those addicts deal with, or even siblings, aunts, uncles, cousins, friends, whatever. If you love an addict, you know heartbreak. Okay, you know stress, you know anger, you know grief, you know heartbreak. If you have an addict in your life, okay. Um, I have been dealing with this for 15 years, and it has aged me tremendously, way beyond my almost 55 years on earth. It has aged me. I know it's aged Pap, and yeah. Anyway, yeah. It see it doesn't matter. That's what pisses me off, Laura, is that it doesn't matter how long they've been clean and sober. It doesn't matter that they have that recovering word in front of addict. That doesn't matter. All they see is that they had they had that in their lives. Okay? That's all they see. And instantly they're shut down. And instantly, ooh, they're trash. How are you supposed to pull yourself up by your bootstraps if they've got you beat down in the mud so far that only this much of your body's sticking out? How are you supposed to do that? Somebody explain that to me. Yes, exactly, Dawn. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's the pisser of it all, right there. I know how hard my kid in there is working to stay sober. Okay? I see it every day. He is with me every single day. I see it. I'm so proud of him. I am so blessed. I've prayed for this for 15 years. Okay? And I'm fixing to say, I'm fixing to say a cuss word. Okay? So if you don't want to hear it, cover your ears. Because here it comes. I try to be very respectful for everybody and their feelings on this channel. Uh, but you need to be respectful of me too, and this is who I am. Okay? I've always told you I love Jesus, but I cuss a little. I am super, super damn proud of my kid. He has worked his ass off. He has had days when it was so hard for him to even get out of bed because the cravings were so bad, or he was just in a bad spot. Okay, I understand that. I understand that 100%. Not only that, but he is now working on his relationship with his son and becoming a father. That's something that he missed out on for 7 years. It's overwhelming, and I understand that. I do. I totally understand that. It was overwhelming for me to do that, to take a newborn in and raise them. So I understand that. Okay? It's not like Aiden is a baby anymore. He's a 7, almost 8-year old little boy, and he is rambunctious, full of energy, smart as a tack, and will call you out on your bullshit in an instant. Okay? Good night, Kathleen. Love you. And I have seen my son do some incredible things over the past 4 months. See, I prayed for this last year, last holiday season. I prayed for this, and it's here. I'm not going to tone myself down or set my ass down for anybody or anything. I am going to speak and continue to speak and probably even get louder as time goes by. Every mama in this community, every mama that is facing what I have been facing deserves to have this feeling that I have. It's been a long time coming, okay? It has been. It's been a long time coming. There's a lot of work to be done in this hell called addiction. There's a lot of work to be done to get stuff cleaned up and cleaned out and run back across the border. And yeah, I'm I can be a very abrasive woman. Okay, I'm a very outspoken woman, but I also have my um, introvert side. Okay, but I can be a very abrasive woman, and if you would have known my daddy, you'd understand why. But that's another story. Um, I've been through hell and back with my child. Dawn, right on the nose again. Yes. Hey, Carl. Um, I have been through hell and back, and I am no longer going to sit down and be quiet and continue to watch our beautiful children and grandchildren be destroyed by by addiction. Okay. No. No. It's too important at this point in the game. At this point in this country, it's too effing dangerous to sit down and be quiet and twiddle your thumbs and hope that, it'll all be okay. Bullshit. It's too dangerous now. They've introduced things into these already dangerous drugs that have made them absolute killers. Absolute killers. They don't stand a chance. They don't. And they don't care. They don't care. Not affecting them. Not affecting their padded pockets or anything like that. Screw them. That's my feelings on it all. And at this point in my life, I don't give a shit who likes it and who don't. That's where I'm at. That's where I stand. That's how I feel. And I'll stand on it from now to doomsday. So there's that. God. Y'all, the trots are in full effect tonight, and I'm done. Thank you, Dawn. Thank you so much. Anyway, so I'm gonna jump off here, and I'm probably gonna go to bed. So, uh, if I don't see you before Wednesday, I hope y'all have a great week. We will be back Wednesday afternoon at 3 p.m. right here on the channel with our midweek chat and check in. I do have a few videos I need to get edited. I don't know when that's going to happen, y'all. Um, I'm working on it, okay? I'm working on it. I've got a few more interviews that I'm going out and doing coming up. I don't know. I think they're next week. I've got a few more interviews. So, yeah. Anyway, be looking for those. And we're going to kick off 2025, y'all. We've got a month, okay, from today. 2025 will be here and we're going to kick it off with a bang. Y'all, things are things are going to be happening. Be kind, y'all. Yes, Marianne, thank you. Be kind, be blessed, be loved. Love you guys, and I will definitely see you Wednesday. Okay? Mwah, mwah, mwah. Bye, y'all.